Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody has a fabulous day and a fabulous week. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to switch things up, and I'm actually going to do a collective reading, and I'm going to be doing a reading or pulling a few cards for each zodiac sign for the upcoming week. We have a lot going on, especially with the full lunar eclipse in coming up here, the full lunar eclipse in Taurus. It is kind of like the bookend of the eclipse season and everything else that has been going on since last week. And we are closing out chapters with this lunar eclipse. Things that are no longer of value to us or things that are not serving us anymore, we're closing those out. There's a lot of endings and transformation happening. And I know you probably can't see here, but I am just spreading the cards out. But anyhow, so yeah, we're going to see what the energies are going to be like. And I'm using Halloween decks. This is a Halloween oracle. And the witches of Hocus Pocus are going to be talking to us today. So, and if you would like a private reading, please do see my website at mysticjenn.com. You could choose a one-on-one personal reading with me through Zoom. But please make sure you know how to use Zoom. Or you can choose a YouTube recorded reading. And those are between my services section and my store section. And if you don't want a Zoom reading, but you still want one-on-one live reading with me, you can upgrade your Zoom reading to a phone reading. That is also available. The upgrade is in the store section. It's only good for the Zoom readings. It's an upgrade specifically for those. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and I'm going to spread these cards out. And we're going to get in the readings. And we are officially entering Scorpio season. Happy birthday to the Scorpios. And yeah, I think I may even start with Scorpio today. Timestamps will be listed in the description box below. So let's get cracking, Scorpios. Okay, Scorpio, let's find your card. You've got Werewolf. The Werewolf this is exploring the wilderness or wildness. Honey, this could be just you letting your hair down, let me tell you. What else we've got? We got two here. We've got the Page of Pumpkins and the Four of Pumpkins. You might have been holding back on something here. And we've got the Chariot, Cancerian energy. And the Page of Swords. There's communication coming in. There's messages coming in, maybe even invitations. And we got two pages here. Some of you might be dealing with youthful people, could be dealing with some children here. I feel that there's some Scorpios out there that have been holding back. Four of Pumpkins, these are Four of Pentacles, holding back your energy because of, I don't want to be a bad influence on the kids. Kids are grown. It's time to charge forward. Some of you are breaking out of old patterns. If it has nothing to do with children, this is screaming new energy. And Scorpios I'm kind of connecting to is saying, I'm tired of being stuck. I'm tired of the secure thing. I'm going to take a walk on the wild side. And I'm going to take a gamble. And I'm going to move forward. Beautiful, Scorpio. Beautiful. Okay. Sagittarius, what are your cards here? Lady de los Muertos. Acceptance and equality. Justice. Knight of Candles, which is Knight of Wands. Is there one card or two here? Oh, you got two here also. The Empress. Very, very. The Empress is Taurus and Libra. We just exited Libra. We just had that solar eclipse in Libra. That's that Venus energy. What I was talking about in the opening. Things of value that are not working for you. And we also have the Seven of Potions, which is the Seven of Cups. I think there's a certain acceptance of that of a decision. Now, I was saying that this full moon lunar eclipse that is happening in Taurus, I think it's on the 28th, I believe, or some roughly around there, has something to do with that has things to do with endings, a lot of endings. And I think there is a certain acceptance level of change, a decision, and that decision was made in order to bring back some balance. Okay? Knight of Wands is being really fired up, embracing that change. Knight of Wands is so saggy. Okay? So Sag energy. And I feel that you are moving into your own element of self-discovery as you release a certain situation, as you accept that something being done. You're making the choice to find yourself, move your energy forward, embracing new, and really finding your value and your worth, and opening up your options, looking at different cups. So it's like I almost feel like a sense of freedom for you guys, that you're embracing freedom. Like I said, a certain level of acceptance, and you're pushing your energy forward. Lovely. Okay, now moving on. Okay, my fellow Cappies, Capricorn, let's find your card. Night Song, Hidden Talents. Now, the cardinal often represents winter. If you think about Christmas decorations, what do you see a lot of? Even on wrapping paper and different places, there's a lot of cardinals. And that is one of the things that just kind of popped into my head. Holiday season, Christmas, end of year, winter. Okay, that you are going to be discovering some hidden talents that maybe you did not even know that you had. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Ace of Pumpkins, an opportunity. I feel this is an opportunity of exploring your hidden talents, bringing them out into the world. Let's see what else we got. We have the Eight of Potions. Walking away. Judgment. Wow, Scorpionic energy. We're in Scorpio, right? And the moon. Oh my gosh. This eclipse is going to be huge for you, Capricorn. Because you are walking away from any idea of reconciling something. I swear that there is an opportunity or somebody's going to present an offer to reconcile. And I think you're walking away from that because I feel that you are needing to explore your own self here. The moon and the moon here is talking about something very mysterious. You don't trust the old. Again, things ending, releasing. You're ending a situation here, and you're taking a route of exploration. I think you are more interested, you're going to be more interested in investing in self and some talents that you have. For some of you, it involves spirituality, healing, intuition. Some of you are developing that intuition. And let me tell you what, your intuition's loud right now. Your intuition is, I feel like, telling you to run from any idea of reconciling something from the past. And you are embracing new ways and new pathways. Okay, that's what I have for Capricorn. Aquarius. The veil. Interesting. Some of you, the veil is being lifted and you're able to see your way forward much more clearly. The Hierophant. In regards to your commitments, and what you are committing to. Knight of Pumpkins. Ace of Cups. Holy smoly. Page of Pumpkins, or Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the veil is lifted, and you're seeing your way very clearly here. You have two aces here. This is the Ace of Cups. This is love. This is a new love in the real world 3D. This is not just something in your dreams or in your desires and your manifestations of, I want this, I'm trying to draw this in. If you're trying to manifest new love, it's coming. It's coming. And it may have taken a hot moment, but there's commitment on the horizon. There is a love that is a relationship that's going in for the long term. You've been waiting on this. You've been moving towards it. It's been taking a hot minute. But it's on its way. And the veil has been lifted. You see it coming and you see it clearly. Okay? That's what I have for Aquarius. Okay, Pisces. The Skull of Light, Illumination. This reminds me of that aha moment. It kind of reminds me of like an awakening of some sort. And you've got the Seven of Wands or Seven of Candles. You might have been resisting this. Nine of Lightning. Wow. The Death. Oh, snap. Death and King of Cups. Wow. Huh. Somebody's illuminated. Somebody is like that aha moment, that spiritual awakening. What I'm feeling here is that you feel your intuition really opening up wide. Maybe I'm getting the message of your crown chakra really opening up. and you're seeing the world from a different viewpoint, from different eyes. And it may be keeping you up at night. 9 of lightning or 9 of swords is it is, not sleeping well. Maybe you are concerned about not sleeping, or something is keeping you up. And you might be trying to rationalize your visions or whatever it is that you are seeing. You're trying to rationalize them away. And the 7 of Swords is talking, or 7 of Wands is talking about a little bit of resistance. But the other side of that is our boundaries. And I feel that that through this next eclipse, okay, death card, or is this the death card coming up here is a transformation. So whatever this is, and like I said, I feel like it's a spiritual awakening. It's very transformative. And it's time to stop resisting. Go with it and see where it takes you. It just feels very like, yeah, your eyes wide open. Eyes wide open. Okay. That's Pisces. Okay, Aries. Let's see what card comes up for you. You got the Jack-o'-lantern, protection. You've also got the Hanged Man. Temperance. You got Piscean energy. You've got Sag energy here. King of Wands or King of Candles. And 7 of Lightning or 7 of Swords. Okay, what you have here is there might have been somebody with some really ill intentions around you. There feels to be like I don't want to say theft, but I feel like there's definitely deception. I feel like it feels like somebody trying to get away with something here. And the universe is coming up and saying that you are very protected in this energy. The Hanged Man and the Temperance is you kind of hanging out and healing. So another strong message coming through is you protecting your beautiful heart. You might have had something fall through, a bit of a disappointment. And the Hangman is seeing things differently, seeing the situation in a different viewpoint, and hanging out and letting, some of you are letting time do the work to try to heal your heart so that you can move into new love, so you could get that energy back, that drive back, that confidence back. So I feel, Aries, you are kind of working on, you're taking a pause, a time out to work on that confidence level, and very much in protection mode. And I also feel you definitely have spiritual protection around you. Okay, so that's what I have for Aries. Okay, Taurus, let's get your cards. Trick or treat. Mischief and play. What's going on here, Taurus? What's going on? There's a little bit of mischief here. Just saying, maybe be careful about any kind of, we're heading into the holidays. We've got Halloween coming up. Hence, that's why I got Halloween decks out right now. But it feels being on your guard, being a little bit mindful. 5 of Lightning, 5 of Swords. Ten of Pumpkins. Holy smoly. Wow, 5 of Pumpkins. Pumpkins are the Pentacles. You know what? You know, this full moon is in, oh my gosh, 5 of Cups or 5 of Potions here. I think there's some trickery going on in your family, in your home. And the 5 of Pentacles splits that 10 of Pentacles. There could be some breakage or somebody being left out in the cold during this eclipse season. You know, I kind of opened up this whole reading with, you know, there's endings here. There's transformations. There's letting go of things that are not serving you or not finding value, that are not valuable to you anymore. And then we got the 5 of Cups here. There, you've got 5 fives here. 5, 5, 5. Fives represent change and challenges. But there is a change. Don't be surprised. This is not for everybody, but it feels like there is an emotional upset, emotional disappointment because somebody was not up and up. Somebody was not upfront with you. Somebody, you know, I get this trickery. Somebody, and 10 of Pentacles can be community, close-knit community, family. Somebody has not been honest. There's been trickery. They may have tricked you into something that you are regretful for now. There's an emotional loss, and it's being uncovered, and there is breakage here. I would venture to say that you might be leaving somebody out in the cold for something that they've done. I pulled one more card, 4 of Potions, 4 of Cups. You know, it's like Taurus is saying, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I want. And there's some kind of rejection here. So through all this, as you're trying to break from somebody is probably trying to come up with some half-assed apology to try to hold things together. And there's a kind of like a rejection of that. I think, Taurus, you've come to the end of your rope with somebody. And I think you're saying, I'm done. Okay. Very powerful, especially in that eclipse. Okay, moving on. That's what I have for Taurus. Okay, Gemini. I'm not feeling that. Okay. Let's get your card, Gemini. The Spider. This is community web weaving. And the first thing I got was a sticky situation. Okay, let's see what this is about. So, a sticky situation is what I got. Okay, Queen of Candles, which is the Queen of Wands. I feel the energy where this is going. 3 of Wands. King of Swords. Or Lightning. It's called Lightning in this. I'll just use the traditional names, I think. And then we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Gemini. You're investing in something here, or you have been, and this is not something that just happened yesterday. Okay? And it involves somebody or something that looked really good. Potentially third party, Gemini, third party. With the 3 of Wands and the Queen of Wands. High activity. And somebody in this energy has been waiting on a decision by somebody. It's become a very sticky situation. It was a major web that was weaved here. And that's another reason why I'm feeling that third-party energy. So, if you've been waiting on a decision, don't expect it from what I'm getting. I think the web is getting larger and larger. If you want change, I think you have to make that change. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a lecture here, just a quick one here, Gemini. This is a time of transformation and transforming yourself. This is a time, like, I feel that this has run its course. I think you've been in it for a hot minute, and I think it's gone nowhere except for you getting more and more stuck in a web. And I'm hearing a web of false promises and a web of lies. And I think if you want change, you are going to have to make that change. Even if it's like finding value in yourself, knowing that you deserve to be somebody's first, not their second or third. And you deserve somebody who is loyal and faithful, not this player energy. Whoever's around you is a fucking player. Just calling it like it is. And I think it's run its course. I think it's time that you say enough is enough, and you go your own way. You find your own way. You make plans for yourself. Okay? And above all, self-love. And know that you deserve better and more than what this person was offering you. Okay, Gemini, that's what I have for you. Cancer! Okay, let's see what we got for Cancer. Winter. This is the sacredness of pausing. Wintertime might be important to you. Important time frame when shit's happening. You know, we're in the fall right now. The leaves are already turning brown in my area. Might not be in all areas, but it's like the death of something and taking a pause. Okay. I saw it. I got to pull it now. Cauldron. Synergy and healing. Okay. I don't know why I went up here to the oracles again. Apparently I was supposed to. This is taking a pause to heal. Okay. Ace of Lightning. Or Ace of Swords, I'm sorry. The Magician. Six of Cups. Nine of Cups. Okay, I can take this. So, as I said, this is taking a pause to heal things. And it's healing things internally. Because there is some kind of revelation, the lightning strike, of, it's like an epiphany, a certain truth being revealed to you. It's like, aha, I see things clearly now. I see what this soul bond was all about. Okay? And, you know, they may have been playing me. But I'm also getting, after when you go through this healing process and you process all the memories, that you start manifesting your heart's desire with the Nine of Cups and the Magician. So I think you're going through a process, Cancer. You're going through a process of healing. And you're coming to terms, an epiphany, that kind of restores emotional balance within you. And there is a release. There is a release. And you are bringing in, manifesting your, a wish is being granted. You're manifesting something. You're manifesting that your Nine of Cups. Okay? And that's what I have for Cancer. Okay, Leo. You've got midnight. The most magical hour of all. Wow, this is really powerful. Now, what happens at midnight? They call it the bewitching hour, don't they? It's also the time where one day ends and the new day is dawning. I'm really getting a new day coming to you, starting over from literally 12 a.m. or literally from the ground zero. 12 a.m. is the literally ground zero of the new day. And there is something magical about this. And I am being drawn to the clock in general, as in, it's time. It's time. It's your time. Okay. Six of Pentacles. The Tower. Holy smoly. There's something shocking coming. Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, Leo. And the Nine of Candles, or the Nine of Wands. Wow, you have been through some shit, okay? But, as I was talking about that bewitching hour, and that it's time, something magical happening here. You know, you've been waiting, you've been trying to stand on your own 2 feet, you've been struggling, okay? You've been going through some kind of cycle, your energy was low. And out of the blue, Tower. You don't even see this coming. You are receiving something. Something huge, something coming in that you feel good, that's going to feel good, that you are going to feel comfortable. You're going to find some sense of independence and come into your own. This is wonderful energy. There is a blessing coming in, and it's gonna come out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. And you're gonna I think it's gonna be totally mind-blowing. The Tower, Tower in my book gets a really bad rap. In most cases, I like the Tower. Because it represents an old way of life crumbling to the foundations. Okay? I mean, wiped clean. And it gives you an opportunity to build new, something right, something correct. And the Tower only tears down things that are built on false foundations. And this Tower is coming in, and the Tower also represents surprise. The Tower is like that, it's that Uranus energy. And whatever this is, it's a shock, but it's a really good shock. So some of you, if you're looking at relationships, this could be a breakage of a relationship that maybe you were being breadcrumbed and you've been in this for a long time. And it's been a repetitive cycle that you are tired of, and you might be finding yourself single. It's that time to break free. But the results are beautiful with that Nine of Pentacles. Solid, on your feet, very strong, and there's a sense of abundance here. So whatever this is, whichever scenario you are in, Leo, you got something good coming. Okay? Well, that's what I have for Leo. Okay, Virgo. Scrying, intuition. Something is requiring your attention, Virgo. Your intuition, I feel, is screaming at you right now. And I feel like that there's Virgos out there that's ignoring their intuition. But let's see what comes up here for you. This is the Four of Wands in regards to your relationships and your home. You're getting some intuitive hits here. Six of Lightning or Six of Swords. Yeah. The Sun. Beautiful. And the World. Wow. You want to talk about fucking powerful. You're definitely getting intuitive hits. Okay. And the first thing that strikes me is the Four of Wands. That's your home life. That's your relationships. Okay. And I feel like you're getting intuitive hits about this, that you just know that it's time to close something out here. It's time to close, like I said, this Taurian energy. It is closing something that's not working, that is not of value anymore. Okay? And I feel that intuitive hit, that it's time to close something. And to something that is stormy, not comfortable. And it's time to close that out and move away from that towards your sun, towards your happiness. So why are you resisting? I felt a resistance in this. Maybe you're not going to be resisting this anymore. But you are getting intuitive hits, and the intuition is only as good as the actions that you take. You get an intuitive hit, about something in your life. What good is that intuition if you don't act upon it? Spirit wanted me to pose that to you. Okay? Think about that for a minute. Okay, that's what I have for Virgo. Okay, Libra. Let's see what's going on with Libra. This one's calling me. Oh my God. And this is that eclipse in Scorpio. Death. Scorpionic energy. There's an ending here, Libra. This is an eternal cycle. An eternal cycle begins here. There's a door closing. I think you're closing the door on something. Okay. I've been getting that a lot for Capricorn in recent times, and a lot for Libras. Okay. Yeah. Two of Swords. The Emperor. Aries energy. Five of Wands. And Two of Cups. Plain and simple. Way I'm going to read this is, there is an ending to a relationship, an emotional relationship, Two of Cups, that you have been, let me put this one up, that you have been struggling with. Maybe not getting along, discord, okay? That you have been ignoring the signs of saying, it's time to end this. You've kind of been staying stuck. You might have been in a stalemate with somebody, but you've been staying in that connection. Now is a time, it's saying it's over. It's time for you to make that executive decision. It's time for you to step into your power, your personal power, and take action. I was just talking to Virgo about intuition and an inner knowing, and I think you have an inner knowing. You feel the energy. You feel something shifting and ending here. You know has not been healthy, and your intuition, your intuitive hits are only as good as the actions that you take. And Spirit is calling you, Libra, to step into your power. You want balance and harmony. You need to stop. You need to stop ignoring the problem and take action accordingly to end a tumultuous connection that has been holding you back. Okay. So, just kind of like that full moon in Taurus that's ruled by Venus, and you share Venus with Taurus. So, there is definitely something to this full moon for you guys, to this eclipse. Okay, that's what I have for Libra. And, let me say, now we are going to move on to the collective. And I'm going to do a full reading for the collective. Okay, now we're going to come up to the reading for the collective. See what messages for this upcoming week. Okay. We got death. Perfect. Scorpionic energy. We're entering Scorpio. Kind of what the full moon's about. Money. Change. Yep. Big changes this week for the collective. Graveyard. Unnecessary fear. This is loud. This is very loud. Unnecessary fear of change. Not all change has to be negative. You know, this is fearing change, fearing an ending. If you want something in your life, sometimes we just have to embrace that change. And I feel that this week is you are being challenged to embrace the change instead of fearing it, going with it. You know, change is meant to teach us something. It is meant to, without change, there is no growth. Okay. So let's take a look here. Yep, I just had to check to see if my microphone was still on. Yes, for all these readings, I have a mic over here. It's a mic I've had for a while. I pulled it out to just see if it improves my audio quality versus using the audio from an iPhone or using the audio from my computer itself, my built-in microphone. So we will see. I guess I'll find out when I'm editing, won't I? Okay. Let's take a look. What do we got for the collective going on? Okay, underneath the deck, Queen of Swords. I'm more comfortable over here, I guess. Sometimes I switch sides. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, yeah, there's change. Somebody sees it. The Star energy. There is a change. This is changes in the wind here. This is, the wheel is spinning. The change is meant, like the Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Destiny, but it opens up doors and new chapters. Kind of like the world in a way, but this seems to be fated, and this is greasing that wheel and moving things forward. Then we got the King of Lightning, or King of Swords. Wow, the decision's made. We do have a King and Queen of Swords on the board. Very intellectual. Very, more intellectual. Connections of the mind. Meeting of the mind versus meeting of the heart. Okay. You know, you have these people, you have husbands and wives, boyfriends and girlfriends, or same sex, whatever, that both people, maybe it feels like the connection itself is more in the head than in the heart space. It's like trying to convince yourself, this is how I feel, instead of actually feeling it. And, you know, they are kind of facing each other in my spread here. We're saying it's not really in disagreements. It's just kind of like, this is how things are, very factual. And this is also could be divine masculine and divine feminine within yourself coming together and saying, I see the way forward clearly and I am taking action. I have decided what path I'm going to take. Where is my star? I'm going to work towards that. I'm speaking of closing the world. I know I've got to close something out in order to bring the new in. And I do so with confidence, Queen of Wands. So something here you're feeling pretty darn confident and good about. That is, I like seeing that. But, you know, there's this, maybe you're coming to realize that the change is not so bad. That maybe you're realizing that I don't have to fear this change. There's definitely a changing of the guard here. Very much. And it is something, and I'm getting World card, Wheel of Fortune. You're closing a door. You're closing a door and you're starting a new chapter. Okay. You're coming in here as the Hermit. Very much wiser. Okay. The Hermit energy is like, okay, I've retreated to myself. It also represents active healing. Just saying. But this, I think you retreated to yourself. You contemplated things and you come out of that cave or that grave in this instance. You come out of it much wiser and seeing things more clearly about the direction you're going, Knight of Pentacles. You're coming out and about a situation that was taking a really long time to develop. And it's something that was very secure, though, from what I'm seeing here, security. Very slow, methodical, and that could be your energy, that you come out much wiser, that moving forward, you're not going to be, you're going to think about things before you jump. There's a little bit of caution here. The opportunity or the obstacle is the Nine of Lightning. Worry and concern. I think that there's lightning striking all around you and you're trying to figure shit out. And that lightning can also be representing all kinds of intellectual hits, intuitive hits, and your mind is rationalizing them all. Some of you, that could also just simply mean, I'm not sleeping because your mind is overactive about this. That's this unnecessary fear. Okay? The Nine of Swords can represent that fear. I'm fearful. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I got to take things slow. Why is this? And how did you get here? Is the Emperor. The Emperor is the builder of the tarot. And I feel very specifically that this is control. Okay? Very structured. Thank you. There's a very structured environment here that makes me think of closing that out. That's where the change, that's where the fear of change is. Because we've been in such a structured environment that it was kind of concerning and worrying about what comes next. I'm surprised the tower's not here as far as an upheaval and breaking down walls and barriers. But what's influencing is the Knight of Swords. A lot of chaotic energy, absolutely. It's like to me, the Knight of Swords kind of represents the lower vibrational energy of the tower. Kind of like tower energy, but not as intense. And I'm definitely picking up rapid change that is making you uncomfortable. Where you were coming from was the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, ho, ho. Now we're getting somewhere. You have been alone. Whoever's resonating with this, I think you've been a lone wolf for a while, for a hot minute, and you're really cautious. I'm curious as to I'm probably going to get a little bit more information about this cautionary energy. And you have been in control of your own life and your own self. Now there's somebody coming rushing in, causing a stir, a major change. And that's what this boils down to. And that closing of a cycle, I think, is closing your current way of life. It's almost like if you are in that energy of independence, singlehood. I mean, you've got the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles here. That is single, single, single. Okay? And that's you. I think that closing the cycle is closing that part of your life and opening up Wheel of Fortune. There's some kind of fated meaning or destiny here. A certain star path. It's like it's like written in the stars, somebody being thrown in your path or by the universe. And they're shaking shit up. Near future, Ace of Candles, passion, new beginning, bright ideas. Okay, so that kind of makes sense of why maybe you're coming to realize that this change that you've been experiencing, this change that is happening, it's something that's not to be feared. Because I think it's going to be lighting something up within you. Okay? And it's transformative. Okay. Let me get the rest of these cards. They kind of want to stick together. Four of Potions. Four of Cups. The Fool. This is loud. Let me tell you, this is very loud. Why am I not surprised to see the Eight of Swords? Not surprised at all. And outcome is the Four of Pentacles. Chariot. The Devil. Wow. And Three of Lightning. Wow, wow, wow. Empress. Okay. This all looks great. with the exception of shooting yourself in the foot potentially. I'm just saying. Because we have here a situation that is requiring you to take a leap of faith. It is requiring some level of risk here. And your attitude here is, with the Four of Cups and the Hermit, is, you know what? I'm not so sure I want to take this. There's a sense of maybe rejecting that change. And that might be where that, what's under the scenes, an epiphany moment. Hey, I reject this. I'm losing out. And the Devil card is that fear. And the fear causes heartbreak. Three of Swords. Okay? And by being very protective, holding back, or holding on to something. And I would say that you're holding on to fear. Nine of Swords. You're letting anxiety take over. And I think that's something that needs to change. Because you got all this energy of things like the World, the Star, the Fool, the Chariot. Up here, you got death and you got change. You know, I think that this is coming in very strong and fast, which is causing that fear. And the Chariot, there is what will stop you from moving forward from this stuck energy. What would stop you from moving forward from the stuck energy, simply put, is fear of heartbreak. And if you allow that fear to stop you, you're guaranteed emotional disappointment and heartbreak, emotional pain, heart pain. You're guaranteed that if you allow the fear to get in the way of your Fool and your Star energy. The universe is definitely trying to pull your energy forward. Okay. Bringing about this change. And again, I'm surprised the Tower ain't here. I'm not saying it can't show up. But I really want to know what happened. I'm really curious about what happened in the past. But let's just look here. I want to know more about this cautionary energy. Why is there so much fear here? The Empress. Five of Swords. Okay, you had somebody. Okay. Three of Cups. And the Six of Swords. You had somebody leave you for somebody else. Somebody, or you had to leave somebody. One of the two. But there was definitely a parting of ways over a third party or connection. This could be a friendship. Three of Cups could be a friendship. It is friends. It could have been a friends with benefits. Everybody's scenario might be different in regards to what this relationship really was. But we have an Emperor and Empress here. Somebody that you put value in, that you thought was your divine counterpart. It's like you guys were a power couple. But there was a lot of manipulation. There was a power struggle in this. And somebody being a little bit unethical. And there's some kind of third-party interference here that you had to move on from. Whether you chose to do that or somebody moved away from you, It could go either way. But that's what it is. You got burned. You got burned pretty bad. Which totally makes sense of that healing energy that I saw initially. And being much wiser and more cautious. That's why. You may have believed everything that that person told you. You may have been like the fool. The fool here, not only is this new beginning, you might be feeling like a fool. Okay? That is why you're not so sure that this new opportunity that you want to partake of it or engage in it. Because of that. Sometimes, but you're still being called to take that leap of faith and close that part of your life out and turn around and start anew because there's a new way forward. You definitely see that clearly, but there's some kind of decisions you are making based upon what you have learned. And there is a new idea. There is a lot of passion and engagement here. I kind of want to know more about this Fool energy. King of Cups. Taking a fool with your heart. Yes. Opening up. Seven of Potions. Nine of Potions. This is telling, well, those are cups. This is telling me that to get exactly what you want in life, to get that love, that happiness, that happy home, that solid foundation and relationship, you got to take a gamble. You got to take a chance on this. I feel that there's a lot of fish in the sea. And you need to take a gamble and start exploring some cups. Because there is a beautiful cup here ready for you. But it is requiring you to be open. And there's a level of mastering your emotions and not allowing that fear to stop you. Okay. I'm going to leave it here. So, embrace the change, folks. Embrace the change. It's not to be feared. There is something karmically unfolding, and it's written in the stars. Okay, I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Love and light.